Hello, thank you so much for coming to my channel. Today I did a soft, glam, but radiant makeup look, and if you want to see how I got this look, continue to watch. Also, don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for more content. So first I'm going to start with my MAC Prep and Prime in Natural Radiance. Very moisturizing and it's very lightweight. Next, I'm going to go in with a primer by Milk. This is just going to give my foundation something to stick to. And it's also, so we just kind of want to let that sit for a minute and get tacky. I am just going to clip my hair out of the way. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to be using 2 shades of the Dose of Colors foundation. I'm going to be going in with the shade 129 and 130. That was 129 and now 130. I just used 2 shades because it just blends better with my skin tone as opposed to one or the other. And today I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend out my foundation. My beauty blender is damp. This foundation is looking very ashy. I'm not sure why. It does not look like that in person, but it's picking up very ashy vibes on camera. I'm just gonna go in with a bit more foundation. Now that I think of it, I should use the butt of my beauty blender. Yes, I call it the butt, to blend out my foundation. But like I said, it's been so long since I've used a beauty blender, it's like I've forgotten how to use it. Now it's time for concealer. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It says that they are a satin finish, and I'm going to be using 2 shades. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. You don't want to drag the foundation when you're using a beauty blender. You just want to tap, and you don't want to tap too hard. You just want to apply the right amount of pressure, because if you apply too much pressure, then your beauty blender can soak up way too much of the product, and it'll end up taking away product from your face rather than blending it into your skin. And I left my under eye for last for blending the concealer out, because typically it's best to let your concealer sit for a while, like to dry down a bit. That way there's more coverage because it sort of dries down. Blending takes time, okay? You don't want to rush it. You want to make sure that your foundation and your concealer is seamless, okay? Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer to highlight. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Magic Erase Instant Age Rewind Eraser in the shade Caramel. I'm going to place these to give me the under eye highlight. And I'm going to place it on the high points of my face. And I'm also going to place it on my cheeks. This is just going to help my cheekbones pop a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do right now is let that sit for a minute. But I want to move on to my brows. I use a powder and an angled brush. As you can see, my brows are dark. I have no product on my brows. I don't have any micro blading, needling, blading. I'm not sure what they call it. No henna, nothing like that. These are just my brows. They're super full. They're dark, but as dark as my brows are, I don't want to go in and use like a black or anything like that, because I mean, unless that's the look you're going for, but I don't want my brows to look that harsh. So as dark as my brows are, which they pretty much are black, I'm gonna go in and use a dark brown, and I'm using this dark brown powder. It's just a random dark brown powder that I got from my eyebrow threading salon. And right now I'm just brushing my brows into place, because not only are my brows extremely thick, but they're curly. Okay, so the hair just goes everywhere. So I just kind of want to brush them up. As a matter of fact, it's time for my... I mean, honestly, I'm saying that it's time for my brows to be done, but I let my brows grow out a lot before I get them done. I'm not the type to keep up maintenance on my brows. I'm really not, because I like the full look. I mean, they could be shaped a bit, because they do lose their shape. And I am not bold enough to do my brows myself, so I will literally wait weeks, months before I go to the salon to get them done, and I get them threaded. So as of now, I'm gonna blend out the highlight on the bridge of my nose, only because I feel like it's gonna interfere with my brows. So let's do that. Okie dokie. Now let's do our brows. My mirror is over here. This is why I'm looking that way, if you haven't noticed. And I am in no way an expert on brows, okay? So but I just want to make a line like that. And typically when I do my brows, I don't clean them up. I know, I'm so lazy when it comes to brows. I should just do the fluffy look and that's it. But I'm so lazy that I don't even clean them up. I just do like this and I'm out the door after I brush them together. But since we're doing a tutorial, to be done so bad, but honestly, like I said, I don't really upkeep my brows that much, but when I do get them done, Brand new woman. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, I should really get my brows done more often. Each time I get them done. Yet I never do. Now it's time to clean them up because, yeah, that's just gonna make them look better. And it's gonna hide the fact that I haven't had them done in, I honestly, no. I got them done in October and then I went again in November. I'm telling you. And it was like mid-November. And now we're at the end of December. So this matte concealer palette and this little tiny brush that I have. I'm just going to go in with a lighter shade. And then just clean them up. And I was not getting this type of blend with a brush. And I used to blend my foundation with the Morphe M439 brush, which is a dense brush, not too dense, but it's a dense brush, and it was just not performing like this beauty blender, honestly. But in all honesty, I had stopped using a beauty blender because I felt like it just took forever. And like I said, it takes time to blend everything and make everything look seamless. So yeah, it could seem like it is taking forever, but honestly, I think it's worth it. Now I'm going to do I'm gonna use this Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. It says that it's a primer, concealer, highlighter, and a BB cream. Alright, so I just saw somebody use this kind of like a, I don't want to say highlighter, but just, yeah, pretty much like a highlighter, just to give your face that like natural glow. And I was like, okay, let me try this because it looked so cute. So let's do that. And I'm gonna use the butt part to blend it out. And I hope it looks the same. But I'm gonna just use it as a cream contour. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in Chocolate. Before I was using or attempting to use espresso, but I feel like that was just a little much. I haven't used this palette in forever, so I just didn't want. But we're just gonna place this on my cheekbones, jawline, chin. I'm just gonna blend that out, and I'm thinking I should probably blend it out with the butt. Kind of want to blend up, not down. Well, I'm sure it's well blended. And the purpose of an eyeshadow base is just to give the eyeshadow something to stick to. And also, depending on the shade that you use, it helps the eyeshadows to stand out. translucent powder by Beauty. And this Real Techniques fluffy brush. Now it's time to set my under eye, and I'm going to be using a powder by Beauty in the shade medium, but I'm not sure why they call it medium because it's so yellow. Look at that. It's a Physicians Formula bronzer butter in both Endless Summer, which is lighter than the sculpting powder. Sculpting bronzer, rather. So, and we're just going to apply this to where we had applied the cream. And by the way, fun fact about me is bronzer is literally my favorite step in my makeup routine. It really is. Okay. I know my face looks super ashy, but have no fear. I'm gonna fix that. Just trust the process, okay? So I'm gonna go in with those same exact bronzers. And I'm going to go into the crease of my eyes. First, I'm using the lighter shade, which is Endless Summer. And then I go in with sculpting bronzer. Plus by MAC, use it every single time after my makeup. It gets rid of that chalky look. And then I forgot to put on blush. I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me blush in, I don't know if it says 55, that's the number. I'm just going to put a little bit.